Do you ever feel tired when you wake up in the morning, even after sleeping for more than the required hours? Or do you find it very hard to go to bed at night? Do you keep tossing and turning around all night long into that sleep mood? If you answered yes to all that, then your sleep schedule might need a few tweaks, and I know exactly how to help you get back on track. Hey there, and welcome to another Psychology Shark video. Today, I'll be going over 10 steps on how you can fix your sleep schedule. Let's be honest with ourselves. We all go through phases where we develop terrible sleep schedules that we can't seem to break. It's pretty accurate to say that all the stress we have messes up our sleep schedule, from getting up late, having long naps, to going to bed late. So first, I want to explain how sleeping and waking work. Do you ever wonder why you tend to wake up at the same time every day, and when you feel tired, you go to bed at the same time every day? Well, nothing's wrong with you. That's your internal clock doing its job. Our internal clock is also known as our circadian rhythm. The circadian rhythm is a 24-hour cycle that regulates the balance between sleep and wakefulness. In simpler terms, our circadian rhythm controls our sleep-wake routine as it alarms us when we should wake and when we need to go to bed. Two hormones control our internal clock: cortisol and melatonin. During the day, our body produces cortisol. It's the stress hormone that helps you feel awake, hence why we're generally more energized and active in the morning. At night, our body starts to make the sleep hormone called melatonin, and towards evening time, the production of cortisol reduces and the production of melatonin increases. Now, many factors can alter your internal clock. Some include jet lags, caffeine, stress, emotional difficulties, behavioral choices like binging Netflix all through the night, and inconsistency in sleeping hours. Practicing good sleep hygiene can get you back on track. As we go further into this video, I'll share with you 9 easy steps to fix your sleep schedule. Step 1. Have a sleep schedule. To fix your sleep schedule, you need to have a schedule. Crafting out a sleep schedule can be downright hard. Most of us don't even know the right time to go to bed and the right time to get up from bed. The truth is, there's no right time. You have to pick a reasonable and realistic time you would want to wake up and when you want to sleep every day. To balance out your internal clock, you should try to wake up around the start of daylight hours and sleep when it gets dark in the evening. Doing this will ensure that your body gets the right amount of sunlight for the day, and by evening, the energy absorbed from the sunlight would have worn off. If you have work or school, then it's ideal to wake up 2 hours before the actual time so you can gather enough energy for the day. Ideally, aim for a good 7 to 9 hours of sleep that's aligned with day and night as much as possible. Step 2. Get at least 15 minutes of direct sunlight. After waking up in the morning, the first thing you need to do is not getting a fresh cup of coffee. What you need to do is to give your body a direct source of sunlight. Sunlight triggers a daily reset for your circadian clock and acts as a natural cue to wake up. When you expose your body to sunlight, your brain stops producing melatonin and starts producing cortisol. As we know, cortisol makes you feel awake and energized. You can expose your body to sunlight by taking a walk down the park or relaxing on the porch. Anything you can do to get direct access to sunlight for about 10 to 15 minutes is good. Another tip, the darkness in your bedroom has a lot to do with your sleep cycle. In the beginning, and to get the best sleep quality possible, it's best to have your bedroom as dark as possible. Step 3. Move your body daily. Exercising increases the production of serotonin in your brain. Increased serotonin helps in the production of cortisol and melatonin. Thus, it helps to boost your well-being, including your sleep and wake cycles. All you need is 15 to 30 minutes of exercise to help you reset your internal clock. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do the intense exercises triathletes do. You can start with mild physical activities like going for a run, jumping ropes, or doing a workout on your favorite app. If you ask me, you can even stack the second step with this one: get your sunlight exposure while taking a walk outside. Step 4. Stop napping. Due to the exercises you did in the early hours of the morning, you may get tempted to take a nap in the afternoon. If you're trying to adjust your sleep routine, you have to avoid taking naps. Taking naps during the day starts a negative cycle and causes a ripple effect. How? When you take a nap during the day, your sleep cycle at night may end up being shorter because you risk having difficulty falling asleep fast. Studies have shown that taking day naps leads to shorter nighttime, which can throw off your internal clock. When you sleep late, you wake up late, and even if you try to set up an alarm to get you up before work, you'll feel gloomy, tired, and it'll affect your productivity during the day. When your productivity level drops, your body will want you to take a nap, and boom, you take another nap, and it goes on to the next day and the day after. The negative cycle never ends. If you need to take a nap, make it short. 20 minutes will do, and it won't hurt as long as it's done in the early afternoon so your nighttime sleep is not disrupted. Step 5. Reduce your caffeine intake after lunchtime. While you're trying so hard to fight the afternoon slump, you may want to hold back on taking another cup of coffee. Although coffee is not the only thing you should avoid, many other drinks and snacks contain caffeine: teas, sodas, chocolate bars, and more. Any snack or drink that says it will give you energy is most likely caffeinated and contributes to poor sleep. How does this happen? Well, caffeine blocks some receptors in our brain that make us feel sleepy during the day, and it takes about 8 hours to leave your body system. If you're having trouble falling asleep at night, you'll want to avoid caffeine after lunch. Instead of caffeinated drinks or snacks, you could take fruits and veggies. They're also energy boosters, and they're a much better alternative if you want to improve your sleep cycle. Step 6. Eat light food as dinner. Your internal clock also responds to your eating habits. Eating a late heavy meal can delay sleep because it will take time for your body system to break down the food molecules and digest them. Also, try to avoid high-fat meals before bedtime. Eating late can also alter your sleep cycle, so try having your last meal at least 3 hours before going to bed. Doing this will give your body enough time to digest the meal. Step 7. Avoid blue lights. Blue lights are light rays that suppress our body from producing melatonin. How? It tricks our body into thinking it's still morning. So when the sun is down, prime yourself for sleep by dimming the bright lights. When you're ready to go to bed, avoid using your smartphones or computers for 1 or 2 hours, as they can stimulate your brain for several hours. I know this can be hard because we're downright addicted to our mobile devices and laptops. Well, you're in luck because there's an alternative. Although it's not a perfect one, you can install a blue light filter on your phone or laptop to block the intensity of the blue light. Step 8. Have a bedtime routine. Bedtime routines also put you in the mood of going to bed. You could try reading, listening to a podcast, or conversing with your significant other. You could also take a shower, put in your pajama, brush your teeth, or do any actions that will help you relax and put you in a sleepy mood. Over time, those actions become cues that tell you that it's time for sleep. Step 9. Be consistent. Now, all these steps will not work if you're not serious about it today, and tomorrow you fall back into your old habits. You have to be consistent. A key factor towards success is consistency. The truth is, adjusting to a new sleep schedule may take a while, but building habits gradually and sticking to these plans every day will make you feel well rested. Once you've reached your goal, be sure to maintain it. There are many obstacles that can prevent you from getting a good night of sleep. As a result, it's important to plan for the unexpected and be flexible as needed when building towards achieving better sleep quality. Fortunately, there are a few things that can make this easier and faster. Check out these simple resources in the description. So that's it. To wrap up, before going to bed, avoid bright lights and large meals. During the day, stay active. Avoid naps and reduce your caffeine intake so you can sleep better. If you still cannot sleep well, it might be worth paying a visit to your doctor. If you follow these 9 steps, you should be able to fix your sleep in no time. Try them out and let me know what works best for you in the comments. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.